Hey guys, this is Jamal with GospelMusicians.com, and we have something special for you. These are the top features and secret features for gospel drummer. So I'm excited about this one. This has been a long time in the making. The first feature is it's no rock and no pop. And what I mean by that is that a lot of guys have been saying that you got guys that go to churches that they want to have a live drummer. You might have a church that has a limited income, limited budget, and it's you on the keyboard, maybe a bass player. The drummer shows up every now and then. So this was designed not just for studio drums, for a gospel sound, urban sound, neo soul sound, but somebody who actually wants to have a drummer with them. Okay. And so we're going to show you all of the features. So this is dedicated to the neo soul, gospel, R&B, that urban vibe where the kits are tight. It's not all that big old reverb, and it's really tight, and it has that gospel producer sound. This was in collaboration with Donye Goodman. Y'all know him all over. His basically claim to fame, not claim to fame, but what he does is makes albums. That's what this dude does. He makes albums for people. So he knows the process of the drums. He's a drummer, he's a keyboard player. He probably plays other instruments and everything. So the drums is something that he knows. So we collaborated with him. And so this has that authentic gospel sound from an authentic gospel drummer who actually makes albums for a living. All right, so shout out to Donye. So that's the first feature. This is not rock, because people have been telling me that Jamal, there's stuff that's rock. Everything out there is for rock, rock, rock. It's for pop, 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 but nothing for us. So here we go. So that's the first feature. The other feature is, let's look at these crazy effects, man. When I right click here and I go to my effects, look at this. So every single tom, hat open, hat closed, hat pedal, overhead, room, kick in, they all have their own insert effect. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 insert effects for each one of these sections. Then you have two global insert effects. Then you have a master insert effect. So the effects are crazy. Then we have a little feature right here. Let's just add an insert effect here. I know you would never use a chorus, but then you click this and you can dial in the amount of send that you want for that insert effect. So when you click on that, that's something we added new. And then check this out. Use plugins. Look at this. You can actually use third-party plugins in our effects rack. We have this for other features. So our effects are absolutely crazy. And we have amazing effects because obviously we license them from the VKFX, which are analog modeled effects. So we're killing when it comes to effects. So yeah, the other feature is the routing, the crazy routing. All right, so let's look at this. So here is the routing. One thing Donye told me to do, he said, if you don't do nothing else, make sure that your routing is there, because cats are going to want to route. So our routing comes in two parts. This is the standalone. So this can go output. I have an apogee, and the routing can actually, it's not set up right now because I'm doing something virtual, but the routing itself, once you go to audio and you choose your router, it looks for the hardware and you can route to your hardware. But on the VST part, it has the virtual routings, which creates virtual routes that you can literally do anything. So the standalone is the hardware routing for those of you who wants to route to different sections and you want to route to your mixer and stuff like that. But the standalone, the VST, the plugin, has virtual routings that you can pretty much do anything. So look at this. Let's click on ambient. And the ambient routing, look at this. One thing Donye told me, make sure you have the overhead and the room separate. And this is what I like to do. Let's go 4 on the floor. I like to solo these two. this is the room, right? Oh, I did it wrong because I loaded. So let's go to ambient and let's just solo the overhead and room. It's such, you could hear just everything right there. I love it. This is, that's the room and the overhead. So you have a dedicated room and overhead, but then you can do kick overhead and room, snare overhead and room, tom overhead and room, and adjust the two between each other, full mixing capabilities. So Danye would not let me release this without having that, because he said drummers are gonna want this and you can't release it without that. All right, so that's absolutely incredible. So look at that. You got the overhead in the room, and then you put the effects on the room, then you put the effects on there, and then you're dialing everything else. Oh my gosh. Then you have the directs and everything. So the routing is absolutely amazing, okay? Another thing that we had from the splat to clat is that slug factor. So let's go here and let's go to some neo soul stuff. That's the rim shot, right? Now what we can do, let's go to control in the snare side stick. Let's go to this control right here and let's go to slug factor. Now I'm going to over exaggerate this so you can see. Let's just take the slug and let's go behind the beat. So it's slugged right behind the beat. You have a slug factor already built in right here. And then you can go and you have your groove templates right from the splat to clat right here. So you can just adjust everything. So it removed it, but you can see the slug factor right here. When we go to control and the side stick and we took the slug all the way up, we do behind the beat. Now let's do both, behind the beat and ahead of the beat. Obviously it's not going to sound that good, but so we like that slug right behind the beat. So go to effects, control. Yeah, and let's just say behind the beat. And this is the fact how much you can do. And this is how much behind or how much ahead of the beat. So let's just do something like this. So go. And it randoms a little bit too to give a realistic feel. All right, so we got that slug factor. The other thing is, so now let's go to let's go to pocket. So now let's go to Pocket Player. Let me show you how this works, okay? So the way it works is just like splat to clat. You have your MIDI files all right here. You can drag and drop the MIDI files. You have the access to the MIDI. So you can just hit here and export the MIDI, or in your DAW, you can drag and drop, all right? So this is a player, but we did something different with Gospel Drummer, a little something different. What we did is we added the Ableton Live style legato play. So if I go here and I select all of this, we right click, legato fill is on. What you have to do is make sure that if you're uploading your own MIDI files, that you have the word groove or fill in the MIDI file. And what happens is that it gives you a natural way to do the fill to go back to the groove. So let's do this. Halfway through, then hit that. Here's the fill coming. Oh, natural. Oh, all right. Now, that's not it. We went in to make sure that you guys were going to be able to use this live. So if I right click right here, I can learn MIDI CC or learn program change. So watch this. Learn program change. That's 0. Learn program change. I'm clicking my keyboard right now, and I'm using an Sonic TS10 right now because I'm doing some sampling. But learn MIDI CC. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. We don't want to learn MIDI CC there. We want to learn program change. All right, learn, and then learn program change here. That's 1. Now let's go here. Let's learn program change. That's 3. And then let's go learn program change here. And that's 4. All right, now right now, I'm not going to use the mouse. You can see it. This is all with my live. I'm not using the mouse. I'm hitting the keyboards. There you go. So not only do I have MIDI CC learn, but I also have program change so that you can learn it, and all you got to do from your keyboard is hit a button. Or if you want your entire tracks, just record the full MIDI track and put it right here and just trigger it from your keyboard. You can trigger it from a patch change, or you can trigger it from a MIDI CC. Yes, sir. That is huge. All right. Another little thing, we got a little secret MIDI output. Just in case, right here, we go to settings, audio. You can output the MIDI to a particular MIDI driver so that you can double up. So say you want to use Splat to Clack along with this. You set up Splat to Clack, and then you export, you do a MIDI output routing right here. So now you got a full MIDI output routing. Yes, sir. All right, this next feature is huge. Okay, now say for instance, let's load up, I like the 4 on the floors. The 4 on the floors are so nice. Let's do this, okay? Let's do another one. Let's do this one, okay? Say I don't like that effect, and I want a whole nother drum effect. I can go here and go to my ready-made templates. Let's go to Urban. Let's do a snare stack on these MIDI files. I right-click and I say load without MIDI. That means it's loading all of the presets right here, but it still has the 4 on the floor stuff. Just completely changed the whole effect process. Let's load a different one. Grits and cheese. Load without MIDI. Ooh, it's tight. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yep, I knew you guys will want that. Snares. Kit 1, Kit 2, Kit 2. Look at all these different snares. Ooh, that's raunchy. So how many snares we got? We got 2 kits, by the way. 2 kits that come with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 snares. Oh my gosh, it sounds so good and tight. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, got caught up in that. So these are the features that I think set us apart. Once again, sometimes we're not fast with our, people come out with drum stuff, people came out with organ stuff. But when we come out later, we come out and we put some thought into it. That's the difference between having an actual, musician making actual tools rather than just developers, not downing anyone else, but just those little tiny things that a developer would say, or a musician would say, I wish we had this and I wish we had that. So that's it. These are the features that would just set us apart. It's on sale right now at an incredibly low price, introductory offer like we do. So this is it. Gospel Musicians, Gospel Drummer. Another feature that I wanted to just describe with you guys is these are all the stuff that you right click, you program, you right click, you go to MIDI and you go to learn MIDI note assign. But there are thousands upon thousands of general MIDI drum loops that are on the internet. So look at this. Go right up here, right click, and you click general MIDI mapping. Once you click general MIDI mapping, you will be able to load thousands upon thousands of MIDI loops and MIDI drum parts already ready. We made sure that it was general MIDI capable. So right out the gate, we give you gospel chops and gospel drumming. But then you can just go on the internet and just search and make sure it's in the general MIDI format. You click this, and then the mapping will be just completely different. All right? It's Gospel Musicians coming at you, Gospel Drummer.